Because your undies are supposed to be worn inside your dress, not on top of it. Some people can choose post bass everywhere. Why do some people talk too much? You don't have to talk so much to prove a point. Your yes should be your yes, and your no should be your no. About all the titles and accolades that you can win, why do you want to give yourself a belligerent label? Today, I'm sure that some people will start fighting me through the screen because I'm about to annoy some people. But before I start, let me make it clear that anything that I said in this video is entirely my opinion and is not to slander anybody in particular. Because come on, I'm also a 20-something-year-old and I know what we can do. I know that sometimes we try to impress so much that we begin to over-impress. We try to look so cool that we end up embarrassing ourselves, and I'll be a very bad friend if I don't point out some of the things that I think has embarrassed me and it's continuously embarrassing some people that I love, that I know. Okay, so this video is supposed to be a friendly match, not a word count. So that said, welcome back to the channel. I'm Franca, and on this channel we talk all things that allow us to become better versions of ourselves, just like it's all. Today we are talking about 10 things or habits that instantly cheapen the perception that people have about us, especially when we are in our 20s. First thing I want to talk about, which reduces our rating with people, is trying to subconsciously dominate every conversation that you're in. And if you've spoken to somebody who would not let you air out your views but continuously talk, then you understand what I'm trying to say. Why do some people talk too much, especially when they are having a conversation? I don't expect everybody to be an introvert like me, but sometimes you just need to know when to talk and when not to talk. If you have a valid point to make, you don't need to talk too much. You don't have to talk so much to prove a point. Your yes should be your yes, and your no should be your no. Be a good listener and give other people the opportunity to also express themselves. That shows that you respect other people's views and care about their feelings. The next thing I want to talk about that could reduce how people see you or embarrass you is having a reference for everything that you say. So I used to live with this lady who always knew some auntie or some grandma going through something similar anytime that we having a conversation. Sometimes she would even say that she had a dream similar to what we had discussed. Eventually, people started to giggle anytime they spotted her popping up at a conversation because they're already aware that she will know someone somewhere going through something similar to what they are discussing. She thought all along that she was making conversations interesting, but what she didn't know was that she was building people's mistrust. It's good to give examples and make references to something similar that you are discussing with someone, but it's even better to keep it to yourself because giving too much information makes your listener feel jaded. The next thing you may be doing that could ruin your reputation with people is chewing gum so loud in public. Some people can choose post bass everywhere. They don't even care. And it's funny how when I was young, I used to admire people who could chew gums and pop it so loud. And now I realize how poor of a child I was. At times, we need to chew gum just to keep our mouth fresh. But when that freshness is achieved, I think it's good to throw it away. Because at least you should be getting tired at some point. Some people even go to the extent of chewing it so loud and making funny noises with it in public. Guys, like, that is so crassy. It's not elegant. If you really want to be cool, like you're trying to portray, then when you chew it and it loses its thirst, just throw it away. Don't even wait for that moment to happen. Just throw it away when you think your mouth is fresh enough, instead of embarrassing yourself in public and chewing from morning to night. The next thing you could be doing that you think is looking cool, but unfortunately it's embarrassing you, is dressing like a billboard. So I see some people and then ask my mind, what the logo is wrong with you? Why should you drape yourself from head to toe with brand names and catchy phrases? Why? Are you a billboard? Or are they using you to advertise something? Except you really meant to wear something to attract attention to yourself. And I think that even if you decide to wear a shirt or something that has anything written on it, it should be subtle, quiet enough that you can pass by without drawing people's attention too much to you. Next thing you could be doing that is uncool is constantly seeking validation. Why are some people always looking for false attention, false emotional validation from others? it screams desperation, it screams inconfidence, it screams you are not having good self-esteem. Eventually, people will get tired of you and start giving you false information about yourself. It's either you meet those who make you feel good even if you're not looking good, or you meet the ones that will make you feel inferior even when you're good. Instead of asking people how do I look and all that and wanting validation from people, I think you should look into the mirror. Look into the mirror and be confident enough in whoever you are. Next thing you could be doing, which is really ruining your reputation, is having an affectation. But why would you want to sound so ingenuine and unnatural when you could proudly be yourself? Proudly sound like yourself. Nothing ruins your score with others more than they finding out that you've been trying to impersonate other people, having an affectation, speaking like people that are in high authority, or speaking in a way that will make you just get attention from others. Be genuine, be yourself. Whatever accent that you have, proudly rep that. There are times that I feel like I don't like my voice. Be grateful for the voice that God has given you, because it's the best thing that you can ever get. And don't try to be like others, especially when speaking. One thing that I found difficult at first to accept was my voice. I didn't like how my voice sounded, but I realized that I was not being fair to myself, because this same voice, I had the privilege to use it for voiceovers that brought me money. So why didn't I like my voice? Please, from today to go, speak like you, speak like yourself, and don't try to impersonate others. Next behavior which could be disgracing you is intentionally showing your underwear. So there are times that you have a wardrobe malfunction, but when you intentionally show your undies to the world, it makes you look damp, because your undies are supposed to be worn inside your dress, not on top of it. The next behavior that reduces your reputation with others is trying to blend in and impress others. So God did not create you to blend in. God did not give you a different face and a different personality just so that you can be and behave like others. So be yourself, proudly rep yourself, because there's nobody like you, and you're perfect, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, just the way you are. Next behavior that makes you look classy and reduces your rating with people is always looking for a fight. Some people are constantly looking for errors in whatever others do. What would you even get from fighting people? Just stop being pugnacious, because it drives people away from you. It burns bridges that can lead you to your destiny helpers. About all the titles and accolades that you can win, why do you want to give yourself a belligerent label? Please, respect yourself. I would come your way again with another video on things that we do that reduces our respect in our trainers. But if you enjoyed this video, and I know you're going to enjoy this one too, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel and watch this video next. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.